kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer. For an exciting start to this second half, we've got a touchback. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. They send a tight end in motion. First down, they'll run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
11.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Here we go. Hey, Cam.
Throw here, third down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Again, it's Robinson. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stop for no gain, and now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. On the left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Behind.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's on the in route and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Punt team on the field, and he's hoping for a well-placed strike. It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown.
Ready.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready, set.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
The 16-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Falcons.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running behind center with Edwards. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
The give here on 2nd. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The left side is cut by Pitts. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. He tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Gets this one to London. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a handoff here to Edwards. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this forward to the 19. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Back to the well again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Get it.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line, second down. This time it's a passing play. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Let's go now. Bravo 80.
Now we give to Edwards, running left. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and goal.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now fourth and goal.
Aubrey puts it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
12.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Burrow now on first down. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Strong running inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. And in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And it's caught. Chase has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
11.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Burrow out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can read either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st down, play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Go 80. Go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 2
Ready,
yards.
break.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, stack.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Look at 19.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves.
Staying with Robinson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Go. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one complete to Pitts. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Falcons lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation.
Here we go.
But a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
He'll dump this one off to his running back complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT.
He's laid underneath by Beck. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
And he's able to get this down to the 36.
We're good.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
12.
second and inches.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10.
11 MT. 11
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
11 MT.
They break the huddle, it's second down now.
MT, Tate.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Able to get it to Moore. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
We gotta keep scoring.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Bengals first down.
On first down, here's Burrow. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second.
11 Tom.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down.
11.
Running it now out of the gun. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
The score, Falcons 27, Bengals 19. Chase McLaughlin.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and
The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback.
Cut. Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Come on.
the Falcons first
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Offense to the line for second down. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
First down.
Down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy.
Ready. Get.
Falcons up by 8. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the pistol, here comes Edwards. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And he is going to have the Falcons first down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And the Falcon first down.
Design quarterback run here. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Falcons quarterback, touchdown from 20 yards away. The Falcons are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is Omarion Hampton. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. The Chargers move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Romeo Doubs. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Packers up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.